Metal Marty Mac back with another video, guys. Just a quick collection update. I'm just going to show you a few heavy metal. I think they're all pretty much heavy metal records that I bought recently. Nothing old. There is an album from 1989 in here. It's a repress, but everything else is modern enough. New wave of traditional heavy metal, that sort of stuff. So yeah, quickly going to show you. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got actually 6 albums, and yeah, some good stuff. Just going to show you them quickly. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Thanks everybody for watching and commenting and subscribing on the last couple of videos and keeping up with me. So yeah, so the first album I'm going to show you is by a band called I'm just trying to see where these are from. They are from Sweden. So this is a band called Starblind. There's not too much of a glare on that. I will put the name of it up. So yeah, this is their 4th album. Never heard of the band before. Seen this cover online and I just thought, cool. Looks very like traditional, new wave of traditional heavy metal, which it is. As I say, they're from Sweden, so they have that sound. Pure Steel Records, limited to 300. So I think Jack actually got this for my birthday for me. I don't think I've shown it. Pretty sure I haven't. So it's on a black and red splatter, which is pretty okay. Came with an inner as well, I'm sure. But yeah, as I say, this is new wave of traditional heavy metal, 4th record. You've got the lyrics, you've got the band there. Really enjoyed this. There is some serious, there is Priest influence. They do sound like other Swedish bands like Enforcer and Air Raid and that. But there is a major, massive Iron Maiden influence. Like, I've had a few people listen to this, come in when I was listening to this, and they thought, oh, is that Iron Maiden? And I go, no, it's not fucking Iron Maiden. Because he does sound like a bit like Bruce in some of the songs. Musically, even some of the stuff is very, very Iron Maiden-y. There's a song on it, The Man of the Crowd, for song on side 2. Just check that out if you haven't heard this band. And there's major Iron Maiden influences in this. It's not a bad thing. They sound really good. They do it well. They have got their own thing going on, but you can't help but hear the Iron Maiden influences, which is good. It's a good album. It's catchy. I like the singer. One of Us, At the Mountain of Madness, another really good song. So yeah, Pure Steel Records. That's what it's called, Black Bubbling Ooze. Weird title, considering the cover, but it's obviously something to do with the sea in black. But yeah, Starblind, new band to me. I will try to, if I find your other stuff at a decent price, obviously I will pick it up, like, cause I wouldn't be afraid to pick up their other stuff, because yeah, I enjoyed this album. So yeah, that's the first one. Next one is an album from 2018. Now I've seen this floating around for a while, the cover, and I was just always intrigued by the cover, and so yeah, so I'd check it out. So this is a Norwegian new wave of traditional heavy metal band, once again we'll say. So this is take off the cover. It's just a band called, this is their second album. Is their second album? Yeah, second album. Gotta check my notes. So this album is called Blades, Chains, Whips and Fire. So yeah, cool enough cover. It's some kind of fucking dude in a cloak with some lions and tigers and panthers. Lions, oh my. But yeah, really cool. More new wave of traditional heavy metal from Scandinavia. A lot of the Scandinavian countries are putting out tons of new wave of traditional heavy metal stuff, and a lot of it's good. There is a lot of it, but a lot of it is good. And I'll just show you this record. I think it's black. It is plain black vinyl. Now, as with the previous band I was saying about all the Iron Maiden influence, this band, for me, on my ears, has been very, very heavily influenced by Tin Lizzy. So these are more kind of hard rock than heavy metal, but there is heavy metal in it, obviously. But yeah, definitely you can hear lots of Tin Lizzy, the kind of choruses and the lead, you know, that Tin Lizzy lead and stuff. But yeah, The Great Escape, check that one out, man. That's definitely got Tin Lizzy vibe, or is it Midnight Seducer? But yeah, decent album. Picked it up really cheap. It was on Edge Circle Productions. Don't know them. As I said, didn't know a lot about this band. I've seen the cover around a few times. So it's Norwegian heavy metal hard rock. Decent album, not gonna blow your mind, but yeah, good album. What's that? Their second album, Magic Touch. Cool, it's catchy. Took me a couple of listens to really get into it, but yeah, kind of know it a bit well now, so it's really good. Next up, yeah, debut album and only album so far from this band, 2018. Going by the encyclopedia, they're still active, but haven't that in 6 years now. But yeah, I'm listening to them in the background. So this is them here, if this works. Asshole, it is. Straight up new wave of traditional heavy metal from Finland. Really good. Got a great singer. So, sorry, trying to turn it down. Obviously took their band name from Masters of the Universe, He-Man, Mutu. So this is the band Evil Lyn and Disciples of Steel. Really good, really cool cover. This is out on No Remorse Records. So yeah, 8 tracks. Really enjoyed this one. It's actually very good. Like, you know, it's got a good, really good singer. I can get him on this now. Yeah, it's really sword and sorcery, heavy metal. Probably the tracks: Last King of Thunder, Disciple of Steel, Iron on Iron, Shadow Soldier, Valley of the Dead Witch. Really cool stuff on No Remorse Records. Definitely worth a listen to this band. It's a black label. Did it come with an inner? It did come with a cool inner. So there you are. You can see that the Finns in their splendor of their. Sorry, I'm trying to turn this bastard down again. It's just an awkward spot. There's a chair in the way. But yeah, really good heavy metal band. I know there's a shit ton of them out there, new wave of traditional heavy metal bands, but there is some really good ones. And you probably can tell I've been listening to nothing but this for the last few months, it seems, because that's all my updates are just with the odd death metal bit of thrown in as well. But yeah, I love heavy metal, old school sounding heavy metal, and the sounds 80s or 90s, 80s I mean, is definitely in for me. So yeah, there's another band to check out, Evil Lyn, Disciples of Steel. Yeah, really any song on that album is worth checking out. The title track's actually very good, so check that one out. I'll leave the name of the album underneath here again when I'm doing up the video. But yeah, good band, Evil Lyn. Cool name if you're a He-Man fan. Now, getting to the really good stuff. These last 3 are great albums as far as I'm concerned. So this band, where are they from? Austria. Jeez, we're all over Europe today. But yeah, I first heard of this band on Andy Cloudy Milder's had one of his heavy metal live stream where he plays clips of the bands, and he played this band, and instantly, like straight away, had to get on and see who this band were, and did a couple of videos out for this and this album, and it was a bit pricey at the time. I think it went way down in price on Amazon, and it probably still is. And if it is, gotta pick it up, lads. This is really good. So this is the second album from an Austrian band, Roadwolf. This is a banger. Absolutely love this album. There's some seriously brilliant songs on this. Nice gatefold. This is their second album. First album was called Unchained the Wolf. I haven't picked it up yet. I am going to buy it even on CD just to get it, because they're brilliant. They've an absolutely fantastic singer, this guy here. Don't know what his name is, but I'll check in a minute. But this is brilliant. This is, if you're into old Dio and Priest and that, with a bit of modern twist to it as well. It's still new wave of traditional heavy metal, but it's really got the 80s vibe. The 2 songs from the album that the videos are out for, might be in the third one even, but the On the Run, first song on the album, and Midnight Lightning, 2 fantastic heavy metal songs. The album was worth buying just for those 2 songs alone, but then you get into the other stuff like Mark of the Devil, Supernatural, High Under Pressure. The first side is just, so is the second side, but the first side's amazing. Don't Deliver Us from Evil. Yeah, do yourself a favour if you don't know Roadwolf. Go and check out even the two videos for On the Run and Midnight Lightning. Man is a brilliant singer, absolutely brilliant singer. Got a great voice. Black vinyl. Did it come with an inner? Pretty sure it did. It's just the lyrics, and it's just the lyrics. But yeah. This is quality album. If it's still cheap on Amazon or wherever you get your records, guys, I would recommend picking this one up because it's really good. As I say, first 2 songs alone were amazing, but it's really good. Good modern heavy metal album. Really good. Very impressed with those. So yeah, nice one, Andy, for showing them off. That's what's great about videos like that. Andy putting up clips, you'll find bands, and that was a find. So happy to get that album. Spun the shit out of that now I have. Okay, next up. Yeah, not the best cover in the world on this, but I love US power metal from the 80s and 90s, like Fates Warren and Queensryche, Heir Apparent, fucking Crimson Glory, anything like that at all. So, seen this one's been around a while. So this is the debut from 1989 from Titan Force. So yeah, epoxy cover, I suppose. But this is great. This is great. If you're into all those bands I mentioned, like Fates Warren and all that sort of stuff, you know, 80s US power metal, bit of progression and a bit of proggy in it as well, but not so much on this anyhow, definitely not. This is a brilliant record. I'm going to say brilliant a lot, but it is a brilliant record. So this came on lovely purple vinyl, or lilac, or whatever there's a name for. What the fuck has it down for? Neon violet. Doesn't matter what color it is, man. This record is fantastic. Features the amazing vocalist Harry Conklin, the Tyrant, who sang also with, and still does, with the Jag Panzer and the new Jag Panzer stuff. The guy is amazing. This is worth picking up just for the vocals alone. The vocals on this are savage. Really good. Really catchy stuff. This is my kind of metal, man. I absolutely love this. So glad to get this. I've seen this for years, knocking about, never picked it up, but yeah, there's not a bad song on this. Master of the Skies, or Chase Your Dreams, first song on it. It's brilliant. That was a fantastic pickup for me. So yeah, Titan Force, their debut. I think they had 2 albums out. I haven't got the second one yet, obviously, but yeah, if I get it or come across it, I will pick it up for sure. But yeah, new Jag Panzer stuff, and Jag Panzer themselves are fucking fantastic. The album's great. Have picked up what do you call it? Atomic Fire Records. It's not this. No, it's High Roller. Atomic Fire Records have put out a good few of the Jag Panzer albums re-releases. I think I've bought another 3 of them to come as well, because love them. Just good heavy metal, US power metal band. No frills. Just really good shit. So Titan Force from 1989. That's really good. And last but by no means, at least, my favourite album of the year so far by a long shot. Sorry, did you hear that? Yeah, but this was always probably going to be my favourite album of the year, because I'd be a bit biased towards this band, because it's one of my favourite bands, if not my current favourite band. Going by the band that I listen to that much, like, you know. And this is the latest 17th album from the US heavy metal band, which I think most people know at this stage on my channel that I love this band. I'm missing one of their records. Immortal Soul, have the CD, alright, but I want to get the vinyl. It's kind of pricey, but I'm willing to pay up for it. So if anybody has Immortal Soul, I've probably said it before, and wants to part ways with it, give me a shout, man, because I will pay up on it within reason. But yeah, back to this album, this banger of an album. How many tracks is on this? Was it 12 tracks? All great. I've listened to this so much. It's crazy. It feels like an old album. I know every song on this off by heart at this stage. And yeah, really glad to get this out in Atomic Fire as well. So as I say, I'm not standing up for this album, I'm just moving my chair a bit. It's the 17th album by the fantastic Riot 5, as they're now known, with the 5th vocals, Todd Michael Hall, who's absolutely amazing on this. I think this is his 3rd album with Riot. Armor of Light was the one before this. I think that was 2018, and that's a great album. And the one before it, Unleash the Fire, I think. Yeah, bit more power metal in those. Kind of speedy power metal. There is a little bit of that in this, but not as much as Armor of Light, which was a great album. Do prefer this album. This is more back to their roots, back to their kind of heavy metal days, stripped back. It's less of that double kick drum on it. There is some of it alright still on some of the tracks, but this album's just a blast from start to finish. As I say, I'm probably a bit biased towards Riot, but I absolutely love this album. It's definitely my favourite album of the year so far. It's going to be my most played album of the year. I listened to it again this morning through, and it's just, I love it. I love everything about Riot. It's so catchy. These guys know how to write catchy tunes. Choruses on these songs are so memorable. It's just my kind of metal, man. I just love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, did I show it? Riot 5 and Mean Streets out in Atomic Fire. Yeah, 12 tracks. Brilliant. Johnny's back on the cover again. Seals, I love this whole seal head thing. I think it's so cool. It's just a nice standard black vinyl. There is coloured variants of it out. I might even pick one of them up. I like this album that much, and I just like Riot that much. But inner the picture, I'm forgetting what I'm going to say here. So you've got Mike Flint's old stalwart still with the band. Frank Gilchrist, he's around a while now as well on drums, banging drummer. Donny Van Staveren from back in the Thunder Steel days, he's keeping going. He's the OG member at the moment in the band, not at the moment, but he's the OG member. You've got the amazing Todd Michael Hall on vocals, absolutely fantastic singer. If you're into heavy metal and you don't know Riot, get on to this, man, swear to God. Nick Lee on guitars as well. Nick's there a good few years now, great guitar player. Seen a few videos recently of Riot Live on this tour, and Nick wasn't in the video, there was somebody else in the video I think, and just don't know what's going on there. I'm hoping he's still with the band. Riot have been changed over the years and numerous times. As I say, Todd Michael Hall's the 5th singer. Just listened to Nightbreaker yesterday from, I think it was about 1993 with Mike DeMaio on vocals. Jesus, what a brilliant album as well. They have an amazing catalogue. Can't say enough about Riot. They're absolutely brilliant. So this is definitely, unless something major comes out that I just fall in love with as much as this is going to be my album of the year, because I just love Riot, and I just love old school straight up heavy metal, and that's exactly what this is, with a very cool piece of artwork. So yes, Riot 5 Mean Streets, go check it out if you haven't already. And that's it. Probably spent most of that video talking about Riot, but there you go. You know, if you're just into a band, you're into a band, and I just adore that band. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Just leave me a comment below if you know any of these bands. So there's a few of them early ones there, wouldn't be probably that well known. Well, I didn't know them. In Starblind, very good album, very Iron Maiden influenced. Kind of a Thin Lizzy, hard rocky kind of band. Magic Touch, good album, good album. This one's really good. Still on in the background there, I really like it. So that's Evil Lynn and Disciples of Steel. Disciple of Steel. Powerwolf, Roadwolf, not Powerwolf, fuck them. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Check out the 2 videos, as I said, on the Run and Midnight Lightning. Great stuff. A great piece of US power metal, progressive metal from 1989, Titan Force debut albums. Harry Conklin on vocals, such a great singer. And my favourite Riot album for the last few years. Definitely beats the other last 2 on here with Todd on them. But yeah, great album. Yeah, some really good stuff there. That's it, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. As always, leave me a comment if you like any of this stuff, if you know any of this stuff, or if you've checked out Riot and you didn't like it. Fair enough. Not everybody's going to like everything, but that's it. So, yeah, I'll be back on to you soon. I've got a huge inbox. You can't see it there. It's only that Chucky head of mostly heavy metal, to be honest with you. There is some death metal in it. A bit of grindy stuff with the new Aborted album and other stuff. Trying to pick up a lot of stuff. Got some stuff in from Dylan, Daisy Cutter, and Flesh Wolf were as well. Listen to them kind of Swedish death metal stuff. So I might do a bit of a death metal slash doomy metal. So I've got some doomy metal stuff as well soon. Very soon. Be next week or next weekend or maybe just a week after. That's it. It's just trying to find time to do all this stuff. But yeah, we're getting through it. And that's it. I love yous and leave yous. Have a good rest of Sunday, and I will chat to yous all in the comments, or I'll chat to yous all soon. Cheers. Thanks a million. Bye.